Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth, feeling the chest expand sideways, and as you exhale, you're feeling that familiar now engagement as the pelvic floor lifts, the navel comes in towards the spine, stabilising you. Can I ask you just to make sure that your hips aren't over your toes, because we do know that this becomes an issue when people are rushing around. Bring your hips back so that they're over your ankles and you can find that true length through your spine all the way through. Taking a deep breath in again. And finally exhaling. We're going to bring our attention to our feet. We're going to lift the toes and then lower the little toes down, then the next toes down, then the big toes. Lift your toes again. Let the little toes go down, then the next toes, and then the next toes. And lift again. Little toes, next toes, next toes. Just let that rippling effect happen all the way through the body, through the foot. Now lift the toes and we'll let the big toes go down and we ripple out to the little toes. Pick the toes up, let the big toes go down and you ripple out to the little toes. We're going to do that 3 more times. Let the big toes go down and we ripple out to the little toes 2 more times, so that we've got that sort of really good movement all the way through the legs. And one more time. That's all right, Annette, don't worry, I've done you, that's okay. Okay, so from this position now, we're just going to roll the ankles out. So it's important with the ankle stability, we want to roll the ankles out, the feet are still flat on the floor, we roll the ankles in. We roll the ankles out, we roll the ankles in. We roll those ankles out, we roll those ankles in. Can we do that a couple more times? And then I want you to stay where you can feel the pressure is on the outside edge of the feet, but the feet aren't lifting. I'm not lifting my feet in the middle, I'm keeping my feet flat, but the pressure is on the outside edges of the foot. Take a breath in and simply allow the feet to roll in a little bit more so that the pressure is even all the way through the foot, from the outside edge, the inside edge, and right across the middle. Take a deep breath in now and place your fingertips on your hips. We're going to contract your abdominals, letting the back muscles lengthen, and you're going to feel a little bit of a gluteal engagement as well, a bottom engagement. And we're just simply tipping and tilting, allowing the pelvis to find its own neutral pelvis. We're keeping the hips, remember, over the top of the ankles. We're just drawing in the abdominals and letting that pelvis tilt, We've got one more. We find a neutral pelvis, which is where the front lip and the back lip of the pelvis are level. And I want you to let your hands come down. Can we take those shoulders up to the ears? And simply allow those shoulder blades to slide back down, reaching with the hands towards the floor as if you had fingertips made of lead. Let's take those hands up again and let them do the same thing. We let them come back down. We're going to do that one more time. And then relax. Let the head come forward and then take the head back. Remember the superhero with the chest lifted and the cape billowing behind you. Let the head come back. Bring in that superhero stance again. What's happening to your toes and your feet as you stand up tall? Are they sort of moving around a bit? Coming forward again, that just shows where the positioning of your posture was. Coming up nice and tall, please. Take a deep breath in. Bring those hands up to the shoulders. Elbows come in and we circle around. We're going to start to move now. Bring in, and we want to get those big ranges of movement. So flexibility is how much muscle can stretch. Mobility is how much range of movement the joints can make. And then we're going to go the other way. So we're really trying to get those joints to move as much as you can. Feel that sort of rolling of the shoulder blades as we roll around. We've got one more. Take a deep breath in. Let those hands come down. We're going to reach down to the right side. Bring the left hand up and then coming back to the centre. If this is not good for you, don't do it. Just keep the arms still. But for most of you, I know you're experienced, so just bring that hand up. We're starting to tip a little bit. Keep those feet firmly on the floor. They are your fixed point. We've got 4 more of these. And 3 more. Breathe out. And this preparatory stretching is going to help us in a moment. 2 more. And we've got 1 more. Take a deep breath in. We're going to slide both hands back to the centre and we're going to come down in a little bit of a squat, and we're going to come up and raise up on your toes. Hands above the head, please. Inhale as we come down, slide the hands down the legs, sit behind you, and then coming up, raise the hands above the head. Keep those abdominals in. Coming down, we're going to reach to extend, so the arms go forward, the bottom goes back. We come up and we really lengthen all the way through the body, shoulders are back and down. We come in again, we breathe in as we go down, working your way into a greater range of movement, and exhale, look straight ahead, head don't lean forward, arms up, and we've got one more, stay down here now. We're going to let those arms come down, we're going to take those arms all the way up. We're going to let those arms come down, we're going to take those arms all the way up. We're going to let those arms come down and up, we've got two more. Hands come down and up, and the arms go down, and the arms go all the way up. Take a deep breath in. Can we step 45 degrees behind us, and then bring your body weight back to the center. Step out on the other side and bring your body weight back to the center. Open the hips again, and then come back to the center. And open the hips again, come back to the center. Take the hands all the way up to the ceiling, we go back to the squat. Inhale as we go down, exhale as we go up. Can we take a step out to the right side, open the hands out, come back in, open the hands out to the left side, come back in. Hands up to the ceiling, let's go back to the squat, inhale. Exhale as we come up. And now can we step out please to the left side, and come back in, and step out to the right side and come back in. Take those hands up to the ceiling, we revolve back into extension, lean back, and then exhale as you come forward. Right arm goes over the top, bend the knees, dip your hand into the water. Let's go again, back into extension, reach back as far as you can, draw a line on the ceiling with your nose, come back and we reach over with the other arm. Dip your hands into the water. Bend your knees. Let's do that one more time. Reach back into extension. And inhale as you come back again. Right arm goes over the top. Let's see how low we can go. Inhale. And exhale as we reach back into that extension. Keep your ribs and hips connected. Bring those hands back down. And the left hand goes over the top now. We reach all the way down to the floor. Take a deep breath in. Let's bring the right knee up and the left hand and lower down. Let's go to the other side. Keep your chest lifted, keep your chest lifted, keep your body as tall as you can. Let's do that again please. Lift up and come back down. And again one more. Okay, now we're going to lift the right knee and the left hand, hold it here. We're going to open out, so the postural muscles which run from directly the opposite shoulder to hip are now getting a little bit of a contraction as we come back down. Take a deep breath in, shoulders stay away from the ears, pick the knee up as high as you feel you can. Let's open out the body. We come back in with those knees and legs and we lower down. Can we do two more please? Reaching up as tall as we can through the body and then open the knee and the leg. Bring that knee and that leg back in again. Keep your body tall, lower down. Don't let your body sink into the feet as you go onto one leg. Lift up the opposite arm and leg. We'll do one more out to the side. We come back to the center. We lower it down. We take a deep breath in, hands go above the head. We reach all the way down and we do a modified roll down. So bend the knees as we curl our body over. I'm going to go into profile so you can see. I've got a little dip here as I'm pulling my stomach in. Now I lengthen and straighten my back, the shoulders go away. Take a deep breath in, lift those abdominals up and push your body all the way through. Reach up as tall as we can. Can I ask you to turn to the right slightly? You're going to clear the coffee table. Reach across and bring your hands up. And then reach across and bring the hands back the other way. We're going to take those hands and we're going to roll down again. Take a deep breath in. So this modified version of the roll down is good if you have osteoporosis. Relax now, stretch and flatten out that back. Take a deep breath in. Lift the abdominals up and then come all the way up to the ceiling. Can I ask you to rotate to the left slightly? Clear the coffee table. Down we go, back up again. And the other side, down we go, back up again. If you want to do a full roll down, you can come with me and do that now. If not, stay with the modified version. Keep the weight in the middle of your feet as you roll down, and allow your body just to find that length all the way down towards the floor. Take a deep breath in. Straighten out your back if you're doing the modified version. And then exhale as you lift that stomach up. Bring your body back up, or if you're in the modified version, restack your spine. Take a deep breath in, hands above your head. Turn to the right, take a deep breath in, swing around, come back up. And the other way, swing around, come back again. We roll down again just one more time. Take a deep breath in, exhale as we go down. Breathing out. So if you've got your hands on your hips, you are now going to extend out and flatten that back. Take a deep breath in. Feel the tension seeping away, then lift the abdominals up, rebuild the spine, tilt the pelvis down and rebuild the spine on top. Take the hands up to the ceiling. Let's rotate towards the left. We clear the coffee table, swing around and come up, and we go the other way, swing around and come back. Take a deep breath in, hands go up to the ceiling, and now we're going to take the right hand behind the left arm in front. We bring those hands back up to the centre, and we're going to do exactly the same. Stay tall through the feet, stay tall through the feet. We'll go one more time each way. Reach one forward, run backwards, bring those hands up, and we'll go again. Reach forward, reach backwards. Bring those hands up. Let's roll our bodies all the way down to the floor. We're going to take a deep breath. We're coming down onto all fours. And just before you do that, we're just going to sort of mobilise the wrists so we can make sure that they're good and strong enough to bear the weight. So just roll your hands over, and we're just going to let the hands roll forward, one over at a time, so we're getting that motion into the body. Into those wrists, you're stretching the tendons along here as we roll over. And the other way, roll back again. So I know some of you have a little bit of an issue with your wrists and your shoulders. Now take those hands, keep those elbows down. We push the hands back and you're stretching the tendon down the front. Now we take the hands forward and we stretch the tendon over the top. We do exactly the same. We push the tendon back. We go again one more time. We go over the top. Let's go to the other side. Keep that arm down. Hand goes over the top, a bit like a cobra. And then push that wrist back. And then we come again. And then we go back again. So a little bit more mobilisation down on the floor. We take the hands down. We go on to all fours. Remember, if you have a problem with your shoulder or your wrist, you can spread the fingers wide and you can keep your weight a little bit more back here. Take a deep breath in. I want you just to tuck the tailbone under, creep it up as far as you can, and then let it come back out again. So I'm not going very far with this. I'm just working in the lumbar area. So that's as far as my waist. Curl it up, lift the stomach up, and let it go back down again. Keep those shoulders away from the ears. Imagine you've got a great big coat hanger. Your head is the coat hanger. Your shoulders are the ends of the coat hanger. So I want you to spread those ends out. Make that coat hanger wide. Now we take a deep breath in. We curl the tailbone up. We look at the groin. And then dig your toes into the floor. Lift up that breastbone. Squeeze the shoulder blades back and down. Tuck the tailbone under. Let's go again. Exhale as we come all the way back up again. Toes tuck under and we lift and open through the chest. Push those shoulder blades forward. We tuck the tailbones, the feet underneath again. We come back and make as long a position as we can from the head to the tailbone. Take a breath in and look over your right shoulder at your right hip like a dog chasing its tail. And then we go over to the other side. So what we're doing is laterally stretching the body. Come back to the centre, reach over again. And then come back to the centre and reach over one more time. We take a deep breath in now. We dig the toes into the floor. We lift the hips up and we press into those feet. Come up on the toes, come down into those heels, up on those toes, back into those heels. Can I ask you to come down and hold your weight just off the floor? Really extend the head over the top of the knees, over the hands. If you need to, put your knees down, that's fine as well. Then take a deep breath in and push backwards again. Take a little relax. Take a breath in And we'll come back down again, just hovering off the floor, feeling the stomach lift. And exhale as we go back again, reach back. Inhale, we're coming down again. We've got 2 more of these. Knees drop just off the floor, shoulders are back and down. And then push the body back up, so we've got an active stretch for the hamstring. But when you are hovering, this is abdominal work. Lift the stomach up, pull the pelvic floor up, relax your shoulders. Hover now. We're going back 1 more. Take a deep breath in. Feel the body really lengthening. We've got 1 more. Take the head as far away from the shoulders as you can. And we lower those knees to the floor. Bring the big toes together. The knees are apart. Get your bottom to sit down on your heels and then stretch your hands as far away as you can. Take a deep breath in and just really allow those arms to lengthen, but keep the bottom on the feet. Don't let the bottom lift. Take a deep breath in. Exhale as we bring the body up. And we're just going to come into sideways sitting now. So sideways sitting, laying down on the floor. If you want to put a cushion or a ball under your hip, please feel free to do that. We're going to lay down on the side and go slightly this way. Okay, you're going to stretch out the body and the hand, if you can. If you want to stay with the hands on the floor, that's absolutely fine. If you want to go up a level, bring the hands to your head. Bring the hands to the head. So you're balancing on the elbow and lifting the hip away. We're really lengthening out as much as we can. Stretch through the body. Make sure one hip is on top of the other. The chest is open. Take a deep breath in. Bring those feet forward slightly. Just about 2 inches, 4 centimetres. Taking a deep breath in now, I want you to flex the feet. So bring the toes up towards the shin. Keep your body long, but your feet are, remember, slightly inclined in. Lift the chest. Take a deep breath in. Push into the foot that's on the floor. Lift that leg and lower down. We're going to do that 7 more times. Lift that leg and lower down. And if you want to, you can do this without the ball. That's fine as well. And again, lifting up and lowering down. Keep that chest open. Lifting up. Press into the foot that's on the floor and come down again. Have we got 4 more? Pressing into the foot that's on the floor and down. Have we got 3 more? Pressing into the foot that's on the floor and down. So by pressing into the foot that's on the floor, you'll be activating your abdominals. Send that heel away. The next time you're going to hold the leg up, just level with your hip. Can we pulse? Keep that chest open. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now can we circle the leg behind us for 5 and for 4. Keep the body perfectly still, so you need to be engaging your abdominals. And for 3. And we've got 2 more. Well done. And we've got 1 more. Can we reverse that? We go the other way for 5. Keep the body from rocking and rolling. And for 4. Keep that chest open. And for 3. And we've got 2 more. Lift underneath you. Keep the rib cage away from the floor. And 1 more. Stay up there. Can we bend the knee? And can we straighten the knee? Kick it out. Bend the knee and straighten or kick it out. Bend the knee again. Straighten and kick it out. Keep that foot flexed on the bottom. Bend the knee again. We've got 5 more. And again, we've got 4 more. Keep that chest open. And 3 more. Open the chest. And we've got 2 more. And we've got 1 more. Take a deep breath in. Lovely. Lower your body down. I'm just going to move this around. So we were talking earlier on about the sideways sort of movements into the obliques. What I would like you to do, you're going to be straight out here. Roll back onto one buttock. Roll back onto your bottom buttock. And then just bring your knee up to touch your hand to your knee. Then we're going to roll back out, so we're going to be on the side again and reach over the top with our hands. Take a deep breath in, deepen your abdominals, roll back onto one buttock and come up to touch the knee. So you need to fold in half if you can, rather than bringing the knee to the head. Come back down again. I'm going to do 2 more, then I'm going to have a little look. So we're now straight, we're off the buttock, we're on the side. We exhale, we go onto that buttock, and we bring the body up so we can touch the knee. And you should be really squeezing your oblique here, and we go back down again. So we're asking the body to go from being on the side, and then exhale as we come all the way up there. Lovely. And go back down again. Now if you're feeling cocky today, you might want to try both legs if you can. You're on one buttock and your arm. Let me just have a quick look at everybody. And again, going down, we've got 3 more. Reach down. And then coming up again. That's it, bring your knees up, hold for a second, and then go back down again. Well done, Lucy. And then go back down, come back up again. Well done, Sean, that looks good. Wanda looks good, lovely. Mary and Sal, come back again. We've got 2 more. Okay, how are we doing, Sue? Give me a thumbs up if that's okay. That's a little bit better. Good. Okay, lovely. So we're going to come up on the side. So we're really working the oblique muscles here. We're reaching over the head, and you're coming up as much as you can. If you want to, you can even take those legs out straight. That's entirely up to you. Can we do just 1 more? Show me it wasn't just a fluke. Okay, coming up there and hold, and then relax. Bring your body down. We're going to go over to the side, so we're on the knees here. I'm going to turn to the side. So we brought the body sort of up this way. Now we're going to take the body the other way. I do like these things. So we've got the hand down, we've got the knee, the hip. I want you to reach over and lift the body up and try and get the hips as high as you can. And then come back down. Don't forget the body's way of cheating. It will try and lean forward or lean back. Make sure you're on the side. Reach up again. Exhale as we go over the top. Really take your time and stretch out. Come back again. We're going to do 6 more. If you want to make it a little bit stronger, bring that leg up, your top leg up as well. Exhale and reach up. Push that hip up, push that hip up. Focus on the hip and come back down again. And again, exhale. We've got 4 more. 4 more. Reach over as high as you can and come back down. Ooh. And if you've got 2 more, if you want to, you can take your legs straight out and lift all the way up, reaching over as far as you can and coming back down. But make sure you can do this without leaning forward. We've got 2 more. Take a breath in, exhale as we reach up and reach over the top. And inhale as we come back down. We've got 1 more. Exhale, reach up. And of course, if you have any shoulder injuries, you will do the first ones without so much pressure on the wrist. Come back down again, take a breath in. Come up and we'll just roll the shoulders, because that's probably a little bit of work for the shoulders. Okay, lovely. Take a deep breath in. We bring the body around to the front now. If you want to have a little ball in your lower back, that's absolutely fine, or a cushion. Take the hands up. We take a deep breath in. We deepen the abdominals as we roll back. We wait in this position. We hold the body steady. We take the right leg out. Keep the left leg perfectly still. Bring that left leg back in again. Right leg back in again. Now the left leg goes out. And then we bring that leg back in again. Relax your shoulders. Take a deep breath in. Can we show someone the ground behind us? And bring those arms back to the centre. Keep those feet flat on the floor, and the other side. Show everywhere behind us. Take a deep breath in. Bring those hands forward. Reach the body up. And now lengthen those legs, please. Take them apart. Take the hands wide. And we're going to rotate towards your right side. Rotate towards the right side, and we do 2 pushes. We're not leaning forward, we're upright. 1 and 2. We come back to the centre. We open the chest. We stretch out the other side. 1 and 2. We come back to the centre. We go again, but we lean forward just slightly. Keep the feet still. 1 and 2. Come back up. and we rotate all the way around. We reach forward but not down. 1 and 2. What we want to stop is the hips shuffling around and the length of the legs changing. Keep the feet up, keep the feet still. Don't let the ankles move off of the spot they're on. Hands come up. We rotate again to the right. Now we're leaning forward. 1 and 2. Bring your body up. Rotate. Shoulders away from the ears. Bring up a nice regal head. And exhale. Remember what I said about we don't want the legs to move. We're going to do one more. Rotate again. Take a deep breath in. Head up, chest up, and exhale as we go 1 and 2. Bring the body all the way up, and one more time. Rotate across, and exhale as we go down. 1 and 2. You're getting your chest towards your knee, not your head. Bring the hands up. Take the hands wide over the top of each leg, and now reach forward as far as you can. Put your hands either on your shins, your knees, your feet, wherever it is. Take a breath in and simply relax your shoulders. Simply relax your shoulders. Let the shoulders go. You should, if you're doing this correctly, feel it up the adductors on the inside of the legs. If it's in your back, you're sort of holding your shoulders too high. Relax your shoulders, create space. Take a deep breath in. Roll the body up. Bring those feet together. And when I'm going down for a little bit of a roll down and a roll up, I want you just to go as far as you feel comfortable. Shoulders back and down. Take a deep breath in, squeeze those legs together. Exhale, we unload as we're going back, down as far as the top of the pelvis. Take a deep breath in. And now deepen your abdominals and push your body back up all the way at the top. Reach as far forward as you can. Bring the chest towards your knees. Take a deep breath in, bring the hands above the head. Exhale round and bring them all the way to the front. Shoulders back and down. Let's go again. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, we're going down as far as the back of the rib cage. Take a deep breath in. Exhale as we come forward, squeeze those legs together and reach as far forward as you can. Breathing out. Take another breath in, bring those hands above the head and circle the arms around as you breathe out and forward. Retract those shoulders. Let's go all the way down. Take a deep breath in. Squeeze the legs. Only go as far as you feel comfortable to come up with. Take the hands over the head, please. And exhale, hands up to the ceiling. Roll the body up, squeeze the legs together. Reach as far forward as you can. Reach as far forward as you can. Breathing out. Take a deep breath in. Hands above the head, right up by the ears. Exhale as we circle the arms around, bring them round to the front. Relax your shoulders. Inhale. We've got 2 more. Exhale as we go down, squeezing those legs together, squeezing those legs together, taking the hands above the head. Taking a deep breath in. Exhale, hands go to the ceiling, chin goes to the head, chin goes to the chest, reach forward and come as far forward as you feel you can. Breathing out. Inhale, breathing in, lift those hands up please. Over the top of by the ears, bring the hands round, bring the hands forward. We're going to take hold of the right knee. We're going to roll back with control. Take a deep breath in. Rolling back, keeping the knee close towards you. Body is just off the floor. Can you raise the left leg up 45 degrees? Bring the right knee close to your nose if you can. Take a deep breath in. Exhale as we swap the legs. Point the toe that's long. Bring the knee as close to your head on the other side. Inhale, swap the legs. Exhale, swap the legs. Inhale, swap the legs. Exhale, swap the legs. Inhale, swap the legs. Bring that knee close to your nose. Exhale, swap the legs. Bring both knees in. Lower the body down and take the arms out to the sides. Let there be lots of space between your ears and your shoulders. I'm just going to slightly turn around. And pick up your own head. Really lengthen that head away from your shoulders. You will surprise yourself how much it's gone down. Take a deep breath in. Bring both knees together. Keep them together as you roll the knees just off the floor on the right side. Keep that left shoulder blade in connection with the floor the whole time. Take a deep breath in. Push those abdominal muscles down on the side to your obliques as you bring yourself back to center. Let's go to the other side. Exhale. And back to the center, please. Deepen those abdominals. We've got 2 more. Exhale. Roll the knees over to the right side, keeping them just off the floor, but keeping connection with the shoulder blades firmly on the floor. Take a deep breath in. Exhale as you deepen those abdominals, pushing your rib cage onto the floor, bringing yourself back to center. Take a breath in and exhale as we go over to the other side. Deepen your abdominals. Exhale as you bring the knees back to the center. Lengthen your body. Lower the right leg to the floor. Take the left leg straight up to the ceiling. Point the toes. Wherever you can keep the foot is fine. You're going to draw a little circle so the movement goes into the hip. If you feel you can, you're going to send the left leg away all the way out. Press your seat firmly into the floor. Don't let the pelvis tilt or tip. Press that seat down firmly into the floor. Hands are outstretched. Can we whip those legs around for 5? Don't let the body move. For 4, keep that pelvic floor lifted the whole time. For 3, focus on the pelvic floor. For 2, and for 1. Let's go in the opposite direction. Shoulders relaxed. For 5, we're looking for length through that top leg. And for 4, but we're also looking for movement in the hip. And for 3, keep those hips pressed into the floor. And 2, press those hips down. Imagine you've got a block of concrete on your stomach. 1 more. Take a deep breath in. Inhale and exhale as you walk your hands up the top of that top leg as much as you can. We're going to switch the legs. So you're going to pick up the leg that's on the floor, just off the floor. Take a deep breath in. Switch the legs. 8 and we push twice. 1, 2. 7 and we push twice. 1, 2. 6 and we push twice. Bring your upper body up a bit more. And 5, 1, 2. And 4, 1, 2. And 3, 1, 2. And 2, 1, 2. And 1, 1, 2. Can we swap the legs over one more time? And now put the left leg on the floor. Lower your body down. Lengthen out through the neck. The hands go down to the sides. Stretch if you want to. That left leg out as much as you can. If you've got the other leg, please swap over so we do both legs. Point that toe if you can and we circle again for 5 and for 4 and for 3 and for 2 and for 1. We're going in the opposite direction. We go for 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Okay, hug that top knee in towards you. Bring the leg that is long on the floor up into a bent knee position on the floor and then lower the leg that you're hugging alongside it. Take the hands down on the floor. Bring the shoulders all the way up to the ears. And now send those fingers away so you're creating space between the ears and the shoulders. Now take another breath in and allow your shoulders to melt into the floor, opening your chest and feeling that length in your body. Take a deep breath in, curl the tailbone under and start to lift 1 vertebrae at a time away from the floor, pushing those buttocks up as high as you feel you can. Keep a brick between your knees so you can either hold the cushion or a brick, whatever it is you want to. Just keep squeezing that cushion or the brick, imaginary brick. Take a breath in, let the rib cage come back down 1 vertebrae at a time and lower. Inhale again. Keep squeezing the brick or the ball. Exhale as we lift the abdominals up. Push all the way up to the ceiling. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Stay up there this time. Take the hands over the top of the head, back of the hands on the floor. Let them be your fixed point as you allow the rib cage to come back and down. You allow the pelvis to come back and down. And finally, the tailbone. And now bring those arms back. We're going to do that just once more. Take a deep breath in. Curl your tailbone, lift it up, squeeze the cushion or the ball, lift up, lift up, lift up, lift up, lift up, lift up, lift up. Push those buttocks up. You can feel the glutes really working here. The hands go over the top of the head, the backs of the hands go on the floor. Let them just lay and relax there. You take a breath in and you let the rib cage fall away into the floor. Now that's followed by the pelvis. Now that's followed by the tailbone. And you can feel that complete stretch through your body. Take your hands all the way over the top. And drop your hands out level with your shoulders. Can we now simply drop the knees to the right? Let that top leg come up off the floor so you're getting that stretch through the hips. The shoulders stay on the floor. So we're using the move we used just now, but this is now a stretch instead of a strength move. Take a deep breath in. Deepen those abdominals. Bring those knees back through to center. And let's go over to the other side. We're letting the top leg go over and lift. You want those hips to come over as much as you can possibly get them. So these are again sort of stretching out those postural muscles. Take a deep breath in and exhale as you deepen your abdominals, bring your knees back through to the center. And now can I ask you to raise yourself up, and we're going to come over onto the other side and we'll repeat what we've done with the legs on the other side. So first of all, we're going to lengthen the body out. If you want to use something underneath your hips, you can. Okay, we've got the elbow, if you want it, coming up to the head, and the same the other side. If you don't want to do that, you can sort of lay down all the way onto the floor with long arms. It depends how you feel. But you're lifting your body away from the floor, lifting the body away from the floor. Take a deep breath in. We bring the feet forward about 2 inches, 4 centimetres, and we flex the feet. You imagine that a drill is going down through one hip, straight through the other. We shouldn't have one hip rotated forward or rotated back. It should be directly on top of the other. You're flexing the feet and you're pressing into the bottom foot. Exhale as you lift the leg, inhale as you lower. Exhale as we lift the leg, inhale as we lower. Keep pressing into that bottom foot. Exhale as we lift the leg, inhale as we lower. And again, exhale, inhale. We've got 4 more. Exhale and inhale. And again, exhale and inhale. We've got 2 more. Exhale, inhale, and the last one. Exhale. Press the hip away, press into the hip and press into the elbow. Lift the rest of the body off. We're going to pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to rotate backwards for 5. Don't let the body rock and roll. For 4, so that heel's going backwards. For 3. And again, we've got 2 more. Lovely, we've got 1 more. And we're going the opposite way. We take the leg forward for 5. And for 4, keep the body perfectly still. For 3, pushing into that elbow and that hip, so you're pushing the body in the opposite direction. And 2, and 1. Now we're going to bend the knee and we point the toe and stretch it out. Bend the knee and point the toe and stretch it out. Bend the knee, point the toe and stretch it out. We've got 5 more. Bend the knee, point the toe and kick it out. The foot stays flexed on the bottom. 4 more. Point the toe, kick out. And again, 3 more. kick out. If you need to take a rest, please do. 2 more. And 1 more. And kick that foot away. Lower that foot, bring both knees in. And then if you want to, you can have a ball there or not have a ball. We're going to bend the knees. We're going to bend the knees so we've got a shorter lever. We're going to take a deep breath in and we're going to squeeze our oblique muscles. So we're going to come up, we're going to roll onto the bottom buttock and come up, drag your body up to touch the knee. And then let the body go out and lengthen all the way out above your head. Take a deep breath in again, roll back on the buttock, exhale, come up and touch the knee if you can. Inhale as we go all the way back down again and lengthen. And again, exhale, coming up, really squeezing through those obliques at the top and then coming back down again. And if you want to, you can do 2 knees, it's entirely up to you. Exhale, both knees come up and then you turn your body back on the side and you lengthen out. We've got 4 more. Take a breath in, exhale, bring the body up and then come back down. Are you breathing out when you're coming up? This is effort. Take a deep breath in and shut yourself like a suitcase. Inhale. And we've got 2 more. And exhale, shut yourself like a suitcase and then come back down. And 1 more, shut yourself like a suitcase and come back down. Take a deep breath in, raise yourself up, and the very last one, if you can remember, is on the knee, the hip and the hand. So we're starting off on the shoulder. Press your head away from your shoulder, press your head away from your shoulder. Knees are stacked, the hip is on the floor. We take a breath in, we reach all the way up over the top, and we've got 8 of these. Come back down. So we're going to do 4 on the knees. Take a deep breath in, lift and open the chest. Remember that superhuman feeling, superhero. Exhale, lift up. And then come back down again. Take your time. Inhale and exhale as we come up. Reach up and back down. And we've got 1 more. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring those hips up. Reach over as far as you can. Come back down. Feel how glorious your body is. Now we can put the top leg out and stretch that top leg. You're going to lift that top leg if you want to. Take a deep breath in. Pick up the top leg. Reach it up as high as you can. And then come back and down. I'm trying to move away from the wall. Lift the chest. Don't lean forward. Exhale. Push the body up. Stretch up as high as you can from fingertip to foot. Come back down again. We've got just 2 more. Take a deep breath in again. Exhale, reach up, stretch, 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 stretch. Really lengthen and come back down again. Lovely. We've got 1 more. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, coming up, reach up and stretch again. Bring those legs and hands back down again. Okay, rolling down. We're going to just come on to your front, just for a little bit of a stretch through the stomach. Hands down, either side of the face. Stretch those feet away as far as you can. And inhale, lengthen the head away from the shoulders. So the shoulders are going back towards your hips. Your head is stretching out. You're creating more space. Take a deep breath in, keeping those hips on the floor. Push your body up. Stretch through the front of your body as much as you can. Shoulders back and down, get them away from your ears. Inhale as we go back down again. We've got 2 more. Take a deep breath in. Imagine you're rolling that marble with your nose uphill. Rolling that marble up, 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 up. Shoulder blades back and down, pushing the marble away. Take a deep breath in as we relax down, lengthening through the spine. 1 more. Take a breath in and exhale. Push that marble away. Really lengthen through the neck and the shoulders. Let them drop away. Hands go down. Come back down. Wonderful. Hands go either side of your chest around the armpit area. Lift the stomach up towards the spine and either push your elbows or your hands into the floor. Sit back, take a stretch through your spine, forehead on the floor. Just take a few moments to breathe. Feeling all the tension trickling away, relaxing out on the mat, leaving you. One more deep breath, breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth. And bring yourself up onto all fours. Arch the spine, look at the groin. How does that feel now? Lengthen out through the head and the tailbone. Can you look over your right shoulder and right hip? How does that feel now? Come back to the center. Let's do one more high arch again. And now look over that left shoulder at that left hip. Come back to the center. Dig your toes into the floor. Lift the hips up. Walk your hands back towards your legs and roll your body up as high as you can. Stretching up, reach up to the ceiling as much as you can and circle the arms all the way down. Thank you to my friends on Facebook.